Hello everyone, this is Rosebank Farm. In this video, I'd like to talk about iris and how to transplant them. I'm in the process of clearing out a flower bed and expanding it and making it a little bit bigger. And the iris is very old. It belonged to my grandmother, so I don't even know when it was first planted. But the spot that it was in was not getting enough sun, so the iris really didn't bloom that much this year, and they're very tall and leggy. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I'm working on. So here's the iris. You can see where I've been clearing it already, and I'm trying to get down to the other side of this flower bed that goes down to the road. But look at this iris. You can just look at how long and leggy and flopped over it is. That's because it was in the shade, too much shade, and it was trying to grow to reach the sun. And these didn't bloom. They should have had nice purple blooms on them. So I'm opening up this area. You can see that walnut tree right there. I'll be digging out shortly as I clear the rest of this space. But let's talk about the iris. All right, so when we come down close here, iris are rhizomes. So what that means is their roots grow along the top of the ground like this, and then the ones that look like little hairs on the bottom, those are very shallow and go into the ground just a little bit. So basically, the rhizome just sits on top of the ground like that. So let me undo one. Okay, here's a good picture of the rhizome going along the top of the ground with its roots shallow rooted, and see how it's all flopped over. And now watch how easy this comes right up out of the ground. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to dig up all these iris. Even if I replant a couple on the far side, they're still going to need shaped so that they can send their strength into the roots and not the leaves. Here's the pile of iris that I've dug up already, and they're really long. This is the one that you just saw me pull out, and just look how long that is. All right, so I'm going to dig out the rest of the iris, and then I'll show you the next step. So to trim the iris, you need some scissors. We're going to hold it in our hand. Now we're going to cut in a half circle, just like that. So it makes like a fan shape. And then we're going to toss it over here in the pile.
What is for you?
Iris.
Iris?
Yep, cut it in a half circle like a fan. Put the long leaves that are too long in the cart.
There you go.
It's perfect. Put it over there in the pile. We will go plant those when they're all trimmed.
What you need to do?
Many hands make light work. We'll have this pile of iris done in no time.
I guess I get two.
Pull it apart. Too close. That is too close. Go further up. You're cutting where it's white, not green.
Yeah, it's very hard. You want to cut like about a hand, because if you don't cut it, then it's going to be a little short.
Well, I just cleared out a flower bed in front of the machinery shed where we store the tractor, and the baby and I are going to lay out the iris, and then we'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so the baby and I placed the iris in this newly created bed. I'll zoom in closer so you can see. I tried to leave as much of the rhizome lying along the top of the ground while burying those feathery roots. See, there's another look. So that's all there is to it. Plants are very resilient, especially iris. I've transplanted these several times over the years. Now, I fully expect these to bounce back and bloom beautiful next year. I think this will be a nice spot because they're dark purple and they'll soften against the machinery gray of the machinery shed. So that's all there is to it. They will bounce back, and there's my new flower bed. All right, thanks for watching. Hope this helped and you'll try it in your own home. Please subscribe to Rosebank Farm and we will see you in the next video. Bye.